What is cruise industry's contribution to shipbuilding and creation of jobs in Europe?
We just released the latest impacts of the cruise industry in Europe, and we saw staggering, exceeding 315,000 jobs for a direct induced indirect economy exceeding 36 billion euros. So these are very important numbers. The cruise industry has now penetrated in Europe. We see that in a moment, difficult moment like today, can be an industry that creates jobs, and this is very encouraging for Europe as an economy.
Other than safety in the economy, can you give us a couple of other examples that you think the cruise industry is facing today?
Well, we've just been living an important moment with geopolitical issues last year, especially in the Med. Today we have a volatile economy generally that has an impact on fuel cost. Fuel cost is, of course, a very important part in our business model of running ships. And, of course, a fuel that can change prices with such a volatile easiness, of course, has an impact to a running of the business. Also, we have piracy issues. It's something that we tackled at European level because it has an impact not only on the trade but on the security of our passengers. And port facilities that should increase waste disposal facilities. So the ports do benefit a lot from the cruise industry, so they should reinvest not only on the experience of the passengers that they have for embarkation, disembarkation, but also to support the environmental leadership that this industry has by investing more in waste disposal facilities.
Given all the challenges we're facing today, are you optimistic about the future?
Well, we're very optimistic. That's why we're building new ships. That's how this year 6 new ships had been delivered and christened. We see the numbers and the penetration of the cruise industry in the general holiday makers worldwide is very small percentage. We only have a 2% penetration today. In Europe, this represents in excess of 6 million passengers. I think that the value for money that the cruise industry offers to the holiday makers is so concrete that we will definitely see an increase in utilization of this type of holiday. So I'm very optimistic. We need to talk to the lawmakers to regulate it on a global level. This is a global industry, and if the regulations are understood by the policymakers and by the lawmakers, I think we can have a brilliant future ahead of us.